What's up, everybody? Today we have Brandon with us, and Brandon took my course about 28 to 30 days ago, about a month ago, and Brandon did over $8,000 in sales his first month. And before signing up for the course, Brandon was telling me that he basically was, I don't know, selling Pokemon cards and said he was doing nothing. Tell us a little bit about that, Brandon.
I started selling Pokemon cards. It was probably like a month before I did the course.
Okay.
Uh, I might have done like $200 total.
Okay. So not too much.
No, not too much.
Okay, sure. So what made you want to sign up for my course, or where'd you find out about it, or why phone flipping?
Uh, I don't know. I was trying to think of different things to sell on eBay, and I was thinking about phones, and then somehow I saw something with David's course.
Okay,
Uh, that's who I was kind of first talking to, and I remember writing on a post on his public page, asking a
sure.
bunch of questions, and he never responded or anything like that. And then I saw yours, and and I started talking to people on it, and then I started talking to Josh, and so I started getting help that way. So I picked yours instead of David's.
Sure. So you kind of like in your opinion, you thought I was pretty responsive and all that and helpful and
Yeah, well, it was like David. It was either like he was too busy or he didn't want me asking those questions. Because on he approves all his messages, doesn't let people actually talk.
sure.
That kind of.
Okay. Well, cool. Yeah. Thanks for the feedback and everything on that. So jumping into the course and everything. So you did $8,000 your first month after signing up for my course. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, that's awesome. How did that feel like when you hit over 1,000 and then 2,000 and then five and now 8,000? I mean, how does that feel? And I mean, how did you go about doing that? Like, did you do it every day, motivate yourself, or?
Yeah, I was doing it. I was doing it every day. When I actually got your course, I actually bought. It was like 2 hours before I actually bought the course. I bought, I think, like 5 phones. And right after I took the course, I saw I lost money on them. Or I made money on them, but I could have made more. After
Sure.
your course. And so that night, I actually studied your entire course. I stayed up all night studying it. And so yeah, after that, started posting on doing all those advertisements and stuff like that. But
Awesome. And you said I've actually got a picture here, guys, of Brandon's sales. So I'm gonna share my screen here for a second and show this picture. So this is Brandon's sales for his first month. So as you can see here, he did $8,700 in sales, and then after his operating costs and then some of this other stuff, he's got tape here, photo studio, just some stuff that he made or bought during his first month. Brandon actually netted $3,100
yeah,
in his first month. So you
yeah,
netted
it's actually
$3,100 profit in your first month.
yeah, but it felt pretty good, man. I'm actually a pipe welder, and almost made just as much as I did because I work a full-time job too.
Sure. So you actually made 8,000 your first month, and you work a full-time job, and your first month happened to make just as much as your job.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that's pretty awesome. I mean, are you surprised? Because I'm sure up to this point, I mean, what did you think of online courses? Before you tried mine.
Well, I did like I told you, I did Ty Lopez's course,
Sure.
and before then, I didn't even read books or nothing like that. That kind of put me on a path of learning, so it wasn't too hard to buy your course. So
Yeah, definitely. That's good. And then so like the course, obviously you did really well, so it must work. What's like your advice for people out there who are contemplating starting phone flipping, or maybe buying my course, or even just learning what do you think of the information that was inside the course? Like, would you rather go to college, or what do you think?
no.
What do you think?
Well, that was one thing that I really liked about it was the marketing. That was the marketing you have in your course, because it's not you have it titled as phone flipping on eBay, but there's a lot more to it. There's the knowledge about phones, because before you
Hey,
didn't even
Brandon.
know
think I lost you for a second. The video cut out. I hear you now, but the video is still.
Dang it.
Okay, there we go.
Can you hear me?
Yep, we're good.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, before I bought the course, I actually didn't really know anything about phones. You know, like those phones I bought before. One of them was iCloud locked, and I didn't even know to check that kind of stuff. So obviously, I wasn't a tech guy at all.
Right.
Yeah, there's what really set it off for me was the online marketing. That was really kind of what hit home for me.
Sure. Yeah, I know, like, we had some messages together, and you wrote me this whole paragraph. I wish I had the message here to reference it, but you said something like, you know, this is better than what I got in college or would have got, and, you know, this is so easily laid out. Like you said, you know, you just told me you weren't a tech guy, and you made, you know, $8,000 your first month, and
Yep.
so.
Yeah, my actual goal was 10,000, but I didn't hit it, but
Sure.
I'll probably hit it this month.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, I definitely think you're on the path for 10,000 a month without a doubt. I mean, it's awesome. I actually personally, as your coach, I did not know that you had a full-time job also while doing the course. So, I mean, just imagine if you were doing this full-time, you know, I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Absolutely.
I was working overtime while I was doing this. It kind of made it tough, but you know, I had a goal. I was trying to hit it.
Right. And I think that's a good message kind of for anybody that's watching this, is the fact that you can have a full-time job and you can make money. Brandon here, you know, did that exact same thing. And on top of that, you don't have to be knowledgeable about phones. The way that it's laid out, and, you know, the group and all of the, you know, support I try and give, like, anybody can do this. I mean, what do you think, Brandon? I mean, can anybody pick this up?
That was kind of the other thing was I didn't really know that we were going to actually have like a group where all the students were actually going to be talking to each other and helping each other out. You know, that was kind of like a big thing because, you know, I'm learning about phones, and so I'm learning about all the tech stuff now. And that was a big thing, was the students that are doing, you know, $20,000-$30,000 a month, they help you out and stuff. That was pretty cool.
Awesome. Well, cool, Brandon. Yeah. I just wanted to have you on here because, I mean, you're doing freaking awesome. I mean, your first month, $8,000, you know, maybe we can do a video later on, but I definitely think next month you're going to hit that, you know, 10,000 in a month goal. And, you know, you'll probably be up there $10,000-$20,000. You'll probably be one of my best students. If you have the motivation to do this while you work a full-time job too, I mean, you're doing awesome, man. So
yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, you bet, Brandon. Well, thanks for coming on and stuff. And, you know, I'll see you in the group, and let's get you to that next level goal that you're trying to get to.
All right, man.
Awesome, Brandon. Thanks.